Imagine this, 7 journalists all in one place reporting the truth, and then boom, a single strike wipes them out. Not in some crossfire, not by mistake, but a direct hit. And the world mostly silent. Welcome to the Gaza front line, where the war on truth is just as deadly as the war on people. Let's start in a place you wouldn't expect. Italy. Not a war zone, not a battlefield, a port. A Saudi ship carrying weapons for Israel docks in Italy. The dockworkers find out what's inside and say, nope, not on our watch. They literally stop unloading. This is like airport ground staff refusing to guide a plane because they find out it's carrying bombs for a war they don't support. These dockers knew the consequences. Courts can't function without them. They brought operations to a halt, and the Italian government, they had to listen. That's not their solidarity, that's strategic resistance. And it worked. The weapons didn't move forward. Now let's talk about the strike that had the journalism world shaking. Al Jazeera had a reporting tenure of Gaza City. Not a weapons cache, not a military base, a press tent. Reporters, cameramen, journalists sleeping, working, firing stories. Israel hits it. 7 journalists killed instantly. Anas al-Sharif, Mohammed Nafail, Ibrahim, Momin Olova, and others. This isn't the first time. Over 230 journalists have been killed in this war. But 7 at once, that's a statement. That's saying, we see you telling the world what's happening, and we're going to make sure you can't. This is bigger than Israel-Palestine. This is about the idea that truth itself can be targeted and erased. In the West, people can write op-eds and argue online about bias and narratives. In Gaza, the people bringing you the images don't live to see their own stories air. At the chilling part, these journalists knew it was coming. Hours before his death, Anas al-Sharif said, the occupation is now openly threatening a full-scale invasion of Gaza. Only 2 months he reported under siege, and then they got him. While the cameras are being destroyed, let's talk about the people without cameras, civilians. 50 days of investigation by The Guardian uncovered that Israel has been firing on Palestinians while they're just trying to collect food and water. Not fighters, not militants, hungry civilians. And on oops, mistaken identity. We are talking about direct fire at battle lines and water points. Think about how desperate you had to be to risk death for food and then actually die trying. Here's where it gets insane. An Israeli spokesperson says they are losing the PR war because of social media algorithms. Yeah, not because of the videos of kids with bullet wounds, not because of the bombed out hospitals, not because of dead journalists, but because the algorithm is against us. No, the algorithm isn't against you. Reality is against you.